All right, thanks. Anything else from city manager reports?
No, sir.
All right. Citizens to be heard. We have one person who has signed up, Bret Weller. Good morning, Bret. We will need your name and address for the record.
Good morning. My name is Bret Weller. I live on 5600 North May. I'm here to talk today to the council about Google's recent Fiber for Communities project, otherwise known as Google Gigabit. I'm aware that the government agency within the city are currently looking into this and will be making a decision on how Oklahoma City will respond. What exactly is Google Gigabit service, you might ask? Well, it's going to be testing out, Google is going to be testing out a 1 gigabit ultra high-speed internet in select cities. Basically, our current internet that we can get right now is about this big. Google's going to offer it this big. It's a pretty amazing thing. These cities are going to be chosen by Google through means not made public, but in order to be considered a test city, the local government or citizens must fill out an online RFI, a request for information form. Then later on in the year, Google will choose a test city or cities and begin the next stage of constructing this network. The deadline for submitting this is March 26th. That's 17 days away. I'd like to talk to the council here about the channels of communications and ideas we, the citizens of Oklahoma City, have with the city government. I believe right now the most valuable tool for Oklahoma City getting Google here is community effort. Google isn't looking for city governments, it's looking for communities. I understand we're not going to be like Topeka, Kansas and change our name to Google City, Oklahoma. But the level of urgency should be taken to bring this massive technological breakthrough such as this to our beloved city. This isn't something Oklahoma City government is going to achieve on its own. It can't, and it won't. This is not how it's going to work. That's not how Google works. We must have an active participation in the community from businesses, individuals, and families that are informed and educated on this cutting-edge technology. We need to spread the word. Nothing is going to meet us halfway. We cannot offer any money or benefits to this company. This is a fight to show Google why Oklahoma City deserves the honor of being its test city, and it must be fought by everyone, not just a select few. One of the things that we could kind of do to bring the community together is, say, ask people in the medical field for ideas and things that they might have, how to use this Google Gigabit service, and the way that it would affect day-to-day operations. It's also my understanding that the nation's first all-digital hospital is up there on Memorial. I mean, we're primed for it. I mean, can you imagine how easy it's going to be to transfer MRIs or other life-saving things with this internet? I mean, it's unheard of, really. And we have an opportunity to bring that here to Oklahoma City. We need involvement, corporations, small businesses, city departments, Oklahoma City court system, police, fire, schools, hospitals, libraries, families, individuals, and you, the city council. The CDC released a report in 2007 stating that 1 in 4 Oklahomans are cell phone only households. That's number 2 in the nation behind only Washington, D.C., which, by the way, Washington, D.C.'s CTO is fully behind Google coming to that city. Current technology and trends indicate by 2020 the mobile device will be the main source for people getting connected, and Oklahoma is showing it's ready for this kind of expansion. With Google Gigabit here, it would create a massive amount of jobs and start people's careers the way AOL affected us in 1996. Google is an open access type corporation. It's going to bring this Google Gigabit here and offer many other corporations in intranets and infrastructures to piggyback off of its service. So it's an excellent way to foster ideas and business and income and more business. More business is good. I've set up a Facebook page just for this reason, to kind of tell people everything that I've mentioned here today and to get people involved. If you go on Facebook, you can search for Oklahoma City Google Gigabit, and you'll find this webpage with a bunch of articles that I found online and such. That's all I really have to say. I'd like to see City Council kind of push this, and let's get involved. There's approximately 70 other cities that are involved right now, and I think we could do a little bit more.
All right. Bret, thanks for coming down.
Thank you.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, I understand getting involved. Give me some specifics. I mean, what could I do?
Well, tell your friends. Spread the word. If you know people in the media, tell them about that. I haven't heard a thing in Oklahoma City News about this yet. Gentlemen,
Just on the matter of who, I mean, you mentioned an application. Is this an initiative by a city or a local chamber of commerce?
Yes, they're asking city governments and municipalities to fill out an RFI online, as well as community citizens. So that's why I'm saying it's everyone. It's kind of, they want everybody included into this. Not only the city council to go fill that out, but also the community to show that they want that to come here. I mean, they're not just going to give it to a city just because the city government wants it. It's got to be.
But the community application could be made as well by the Chamber of Commerce?
That you would need to look into a little bit. I do believe that they're looking for one person to represent the city government. So whomever that would be that you guys chose, would need to fill that out and kind of be that point of
Interject, Jim.
contact.
Could I respond to this a little bit? This came out 3 weeks ago, maybe. I don't remember exactly how long.
Couple weeks, yeah.
How long again? Our IT department is working with my office to take a look at what the options are and public information to take a look at it. It's really a neat concept out there. It would bring value to the community. A couple of things of relevance, I believe. They're asking for communities between 50 and 500,000.
Correct.
Technically, we're outside that. Technically, we're larger than that. I believe that they're probably, or I've been advised, they're looking for an area to come in with some density. And it's going to be probably difficult for us to achieve that density. That doesn't mean we're not looking at it. I have talked to the chamber. I've talked to other groups about it, and we're still trying to ascertain whether we want to put that effort in to make it happen. I don't mean to be negative at all, because you're never going to get it unless you try. But we do have a couple of hurdles on this process, but we are internally evaluating it, and we'll have to make that decision within the next day or two.
Okay. We have executive session. We'll be back. Thanks, Bret.
Sir.